In a world where connection is everything, have you ever wondered what life would be like without social media? Well, I did. And after disappearing for 30 days, let's just say it blew my mind. You've probably heard people say, disappear and watch your life change. But what does that even mean? And is it really the key to transforming your life? Well, I wanted to find out for myself. Initially, when I set out to do a 30-day social media detox, my focus was on reinventing myself. But honestly, I wasn't prepared for how I would feel afterward. I'd been spending hours doom scrolling on social media without even realizing it. And I was ready for change. I wanted to work on personal growth by blocking distractions in order to build a better foundation. So I thought, what if I disappeared to focus on myself? No more distractions, just constant growth. So, what does disappearing actually look like? For me, it was about cutting out distractions, starting with social media. No Instagram, no TikTok, no Facebook, none of it. Honestly, I mostly just use Instagram, but even that was enough to pull me away from things that really mattered. If you find that something always seems to pull you off track, or no matter how well you plan, you're still not making any progress towards your goals, it might be time to look at what's distracting you. It could be social media, or maybe something else. Either way, if you're serious about change, identifying and cutting out those distractions is key. So, what's holding you back from reaching your goals? Depending on the distraction, the best way to detox is to block, restrict, or eliminate it. Now, I didn't want to delete my accounts or the apps, so I used the Opal app to block them. Please note, this is not sponsored by Opal, I just genuinely love this app. You can block any apps, customize your durations, and set schedules for how long you want to block them. If you're trying to do a social media detox and don't want to delete your accounts, Opal might be a good option. You can even pause or leave a session early. But if you're serious about doing a detox, stay away from this feature. Trust me. The first few days, brutal. I kept instinctively grabbing my phone, opening Instagram, and then remembering, oh yeah, it's blocked. The most shocking part was how automatic it felt and how many times I did it. It was like a reflex to whip out my phone and start scrolling. Did you know that social media stimulates our dopamine receptors in the same way as addictive substances? Every notification, like, or comment gives us a quick hit of dopamine, making us crave that instant reward over and over and over. This vicious cycle makes it harder to focus on tasks that take longer to deliver results. And over time, it rewires our brains to seek more of those quick hits. Being off social media for so long, it feels like my dopamine receptors have been reset. I find it easier not to give into cravings or desires that typically elicit that instant gratification response in my brain. Before, when I was doom scrolling on Instagram or doing the 10th retake of my story, time would literally fly by. I always wondered, where did the day go? Research shows that social media tricks our brains into preferring smaller, quicker rewards, which can make us lose track of time. This constant distraction pulls us into scrolling sessions that seem short, but in reality, it adds up to hours in the day. During my first week of the detox, I realized how much time I actually had, and I mean a lot. Without social media as a distraction, I started to fill up my time more intentionally. I've been learning language, and I'm now on a 60-day Duolingo streak. I found myself protecting my time better, writing out ideas for future YouTube videos, staying on top of classwork instead of waiting to the last minute, and even scheduling leisure time instead of just mindlessly scrolling. Without those instant dopamine hits, it became easier to focus on the things that really mattered because what else was there to do? I love social media because it's an instant way for me to see what my friends and family are doing. But there's also a downside to social media, and if you're not careful, it can completely warp your mind. Social media captures a moment. Any moment you or whoever is sharing the content decides they want to share. It's only a snapshot, not the whole picture. Sometimes it can seem like everyone else is living a magical, wonderful life and yours may look dull in comparison. You could start to feel depressed or like you're not doing anything worthwhile. This is the dark side, because like I said before, everything online is just a glimpse, just a grain of sand in the vast landscape of time. Being offline made me realize how beautiful and vibrant my life was, and that there was so much to appreciate in the day. When I finished my last YouTube video, No One Will Save You, that marked the end of my detox and I was ready to go back online. But here is the wildest part I wasn't expecting. I didn't want to go back. I actually preferred being offline. I mean, I did go back for a bit to catch up on friends and family, but I've decided to limit my social media use and plan on doing regular 30-day detoxes. Now, I get why some people step away from social media altogether. I think everyone could benefit from taking a break now and then. You never know what you might discover about yourself. If you ever caught yourself comparing your life to a photo you've seen online, or wondering why everyone else's life looks so amazing compared to yours, remember this. Life is so much more than just pixels on a screen. Real life is messy, beautiful, full of ups and downs. Your life is your own, and it's up to you to decide how you want to spend your time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone you know. If you want to see more content from me, hit that subscribe button. I would like to thank everyone who subscribed so far, and I appreciate the support. See you guys next time.